All right, everybody, welcome back. We are at the half. Illinois leading Missouri 41-25. Let's run down some first half stats. Illini shooting 50% from the floor, 15 out of 30, 7 out of 15 from three-point range at 47%. Missouri, the number 2 field goal shooting team in the country at just shy of 53%. They were just 9 of 32 in that first half, or 28%, 3 of 11 from three-point range at 27%. Rebound edge for the Illini, 21-15. Illini turned it over 6 times in the first half. Missouri turned it over 4 times in that first half. Leading the way for the Illini, Keaton Wagler, 16 points in the first half, 7 points out of Andrei Stojakovic, 4 points out of David Mirkovic, Tomislav Ivičić, and Zvonimir Ivičić with 4 points, but also had 10 rebounds and 3 blocks. Zvonimir Ivičić has been a beast defensively for the Illini in the first half. 3 points apiece for Ben Humrickhouse and Jake Davis. For the Missouri Tigers, they were led by Anthony Robinson, the second, 10 points in the first half. But he had the first 9 of the game and just scored 1 point in the last 18 minutes of the first half. 6 points out of Sean Phillips Jr., 4 points out of Mark Mitchell, 3 points from Jacob Cruz, and 2 points from Sebastian Mack. Rounding out the scoring for Missouri, as they've only had 5 players score in the first half. 20-7 run to end the first half for the Illini, which has given them the 16-point lead at intermission over Missouri, 41-25. Couple other top 25 scores to tell you about. Number 12, North Carolina, all over East Carolina, 49-26 at halftime. Number 17, Kansas in the second half, all over Davidson, 58-32. Just underway, number 1, Arizona and Bethune-Cookman. They're tied at 8, 4.5 minutes in. Number 10, BYU, an early 7-6 lead on Eastern Washington. That game just underway, 3 minutes in. Here we are just about set to start the second half. Missouri's, we're going to have to show why they are the number 2 free field goal shooting team in the country. They're going to have to turn it up offensively here in the second half to get out of the 16-point hole they're in. Stojakovic, who twisted his ankle there in the first half. Good to see him back in, checking in to start the second half here for the Illini. Original starting 5 for the Illini to open the second half: Mirkovic, Stojakovic, Boswell, Tomislav Ivičić, and Keaton Wagler. Missouri looks like they're going to go with their starting 5 as well: Phillips, Boateng, Robinson, Mitchell, and Cruz. Illini ball here to open the second half. Wagler with it on the outside. Finds Mirkovic. Now Boswell back outside to Mirkovic. Mirkovic drives. Mirkovic turns and has the ball knocked away. 3 to shoot. Boswell's going to have to put it up here. Boswell, the runner in the paint, no good. Rebound to Missouri. So a good defensive stand to open the second half for Missouri. And we have a foul that will send the Tigers to the line, as this foul is going to be whistled on, I believe, Stojakovic. So Missouri will have 2 free throws here to open the second half. To the line is Mark Mitchell. Averaging a little over 18 points a game. He has just 4 in this one, and he misses the first free throw short. Mitchell will have 1 more at the line. Got that one. First point of the second half belongs to Missouri, 41-26. Missouri now with some pressure here. The Illini break it. Here's Boswell. Merkovich, open three in the corner is good. Tomislava Visic with a wide open three in the corner, and it's 44-26 Illini. Minute old, second half. Bounce pass here to Mitchell. Mitchell draws a double team, sends it back outside to Robinson. Robinson driving now to the foul line. Now we'll back it back out outside the arc. 4 to shoot. Robinson for the three at the top of the key. That's good. Anthony Robinson with a three-pointer. He's got 13, and Missouri back within 15 at 44-29. And at the other end, we have a foul. Actually, they're calling that a long 2-point shot for Robinson. His foot must have been on the line. Keaton Wagler at the line for the Illini, 16 points tonight, and make it 17 as he hits the first free throw. One more coming for Wagler. And get on both. Illini lead back to 18, 46-28. And we are going to have a foul. It's going to be an offensive foul against Boateng. He pushed off with that left arm. Pushed off and sent Wagler down to the ground. So that's Boateng's second. Illini bring it in. This is Boswell bringing it up the floor. Guarded by Boateng. Boswell now into the corner. Thought about the three, now passed it up. Now we'll drive inside. And with the right hand, a rejection. Mark Mitchell going up with the emphatic rejection. Illini will keep it. Here's an open three-pointer that will go. (49-28), lead of 21 for the Illini, and then an altered shot underneath, and the Illini save it from going out of bounds. Boswell Visic with another three. Tomislava Visic with the three. And the Illini are blowing out their rivals from Missouri, 52-28. Timeout, Dennis Gates. It is all Illini tonight in this Bragging Rights game 2025. Back-to-back threes for the Illini. They lead by 24, 52-28. 17:40 to play. Wow. The Illini making an emphatic statement tonight. Illini with an 11-3 spurt to open the second half. Missouri still not able to get out of their shooting funk so far here in the second half. Still under 30% shooting. And boy, the Illini, they are 10 of 18 from three-point range now. For keeping track of that Monday night football game between the 49ers and Colts, that game is tied at 14 in the second quarter. North Carolina, number 12, still leading East Carolina 54-26 in the second half. Number 17, Kansas, 66-35 over Davidson in the second half. Number 1, Arizona, leading Bethune-Cookman 15-10. That game's still early. Also early between number 10, BYU, and Eastern Washington. Eastern Washington has a 1-point lead. 7.5 minutes gone in the first half in that game. Been some big rivalry games between these two teams in the past. And this one in 2025 been pretty one-sided to this point, 52-28. Illinois leading Missouri. Illinois 10 of 18 from three-point range. They've made 10 three-pointers. Missouri's made 10 field goals total in the game. Got someone in the live chat panning in. Now we're on PR 27-17. Go Tigers. Well, you're going to have to cheer a little louder because they're down 24 here. 2.5 minutes into the second half. Bringing it up the floor is Missouri. Still expect them to get hot. As I mentioned a few times, they are the nation's second. They are second in the nation in field goal percentage. So you expect them to get hot here eventually. Barrett with the ball now. Barrett with the reverse layup. There's another rejection. Eighth block for the Illini tonight. Stojakovic. And now the pass inside, and Missouri gets the turnover here. That was a bad pass that time. Barrett with it. Outside on the arc. Barrett still looking, still dribbling. Over goes to Northweather. 10 to shoot for Missouri. This is Mitchell. Mitchell drives. Mitchell, nowhere to go. Needs some help. Now sends it back outside. And a three-pointer goes for Sebastian Mack. A much-needed basket for Missouri. 52-31. Boswell over to Wagler. The Illini now setting their offense. Back over to Boswell. Boswell draws a double team. He'll back it back out. Boswell, Merkovich. 5 to shoot for the Illini. Boswell on the drive. Boswell's going to have to put it up off the glass and in. Kylan Boswell, that's his first 2 points of the night. That banker off the glass inside, 54-31. And we have a foul. This one looks like it's going the other way against Missouri. As we've hit the under 16 timeout, 54-31. Illini lead the Tigers on a Monday night in the gateway city of St. Louis. 15:42 to play. Couple finals from top 25 teams earlier today. Number 23, Georgia, 103-74 win over West Georgia. Number 21, Virginia, blew out American, 95-51. So we are wrapping up non-conference play here, as going to see full conference play getting underway here right after the new year. This is the last of the top 25 teams in action until after Christmas. There are a few games on the docket tomorrow, but none involving top 25 teams. Big East opener tomorrow, Villanova and Seton Hall. Tomorrow, the last day of college basketball until after Christmas. And then a very slight schedule over the weekend, just 3 games on Saturday and just 2 games on Sunday. However, the 2 games on Sunday both involved ranked teams. Number 15, Texas Tech, will host Winthrop. And number 7, Gonzaga, will open West Coast Conference play on Sunday at Pepperdine. That game will be in Malibu. And back to this one, it's 54-31 for the 20th ranked Illini over Missouri. $15:43 remaining in this one. Illini look to go 9-3 heading into their Christmas break. Illinois has had 9 days off since their last game, a buzzer-beating loss at home against Nebraska. Nebraska stayed undefeated with a 78-55 win last night over North Dakota. Inbound it comes. Here are the Tigers. Robinson with it on the outside. Robinson looking to drive, draws a double team, and Illinois tried to save it. It'll be Missouri ball, but 1 second on the shot clock. So it's going to have to be a catch and shoot for Missouri. And actually, they just caught a big break. Did they reset the shot clock or no? They did not. So it's going to have to be a 30-footer, and it's short. Missouri keeps it alive, however, on the offensive glass. Missouri resetting the offense. Now a drive inside, losing the dribble, sends it back outside. 5 to shoot. Robinson on the drive. Robinson tries to give it off. And Robinson puts it up with the shot clock expiring. The shot comes up short, and it's rebounded by Boswell of the Illini. Boswell had it taken away from behind, and the Tigers get a steal. They do not have numbers, and it's another block, but it's going to be a foul before that. Foul is called against Wagler. I beg your pardon. It is not on Wagler. They called it offensive on Missouri. Excuse me. Wagler now with the ball out at half court for the Illini. Nice pass inside and a foul. It tried to go inside there. Stojakovic trying to get an and one. Couldn't get the layup to go, but Stojakovic will be at the line to shoot 2. And again, going down to that ankle. Remember, he twisted an ankle coming back down the floor in the first half. Foul on Missouri on Sebastian Mack. Stojakovic at the line for the first time tonight. First is good. One more coming. Second is good. Illini a perfect 8 of 8 at the free throw line tonight. And Stojakovic is coming out. Humrick House returns to the lineup for Illinois. Inbound Missouri. They're in a 25-point hole as we approach the 14-minute mark. T.O. Barrett with it on the outside. Barrett tries to drive. Barrett looking for help now, sends it back outside. And the Tigers will reset from the outside. Now a drive inside with the right hand. Won't go. Rebound Illinois. Boswell will slow it down and bring it up the floor for the Illini. Wagler with it now. Wagler spins. Wagler gets in the paint. Now gets cut off. Back outside to Boswell. 7 to shoot for the Illini. Boswell guarded by Barrett. Boswell outside. A deep three. No good. And we have a foul underneath the basket on Mizzou on the rebound. I think they're going to get Nicholas Randall on this foul. Team foul number 5 of the second half on the Tigers. Jake Davis returning to the lineup for Illinois. And Boswell going to go out. Not a particularly good offensive night for Boswell. Just 2 points on 1 of 4 shooting. Illini working it around. Wide open in the corner. Humrick House missed a 3. Rebound pulled down by Missouri. He likes those corner threes, but missed that one. And the Tigers come back the other way. And they turn it over for the 7th time tonight. Wagler going to slow it down. And now we have... What do we have? Had a whistle on the play, but I'm not sure why or what for. Oh, Avicic got poked in the eye, it looks like. So Zvonimir Avicic, like got poked in the eye. He's going to have to go to the bench to get a little bit of treatment. So Illini will inbound from quarter court in front of their bench. Inside it comes, I should say, to Humrick House. Wagler with it now on the outside. Tomislav Avicic with it now. Now Stojakovic, 10 to shoot for the Illini. Stojakovic drives. Stojakovic is stripped. Missouri comes out with the ball. 9th Illinois turnover. And the drive and the shot no good off the back rim. Missouri's shooting woes continue. Now just 11 of 40 for 28%. And now we've got a foul outside. Team foul number 6 for the Tigers. Illini will be shooting free throws the rest of the game for each foul. For each Missouri foul. Backing his way inside is Avicic, and he gets fouled. And he will head to the line. Foul on Luke Northweather will send Tomislav Ivisic to the free throw line. One and one. First is good. I'm not going to say what I was going to say until after the second free throw. And it's a good thing I didn't, because I was going to say Illinois was 9 for 9 at the free throw line, and right on cue, Ivisic misses the second. 57-31 Illini, and this is going to be a foul. This will send Missouri to the line, as this was a shooting foul. As we've hit the under 12 timeout, all Illini tonight, 57-31 over Missouri. 11:52 to go. Missouri will have free throws on the other side of the timeout. Number 12, North Carolina, 67-32 over East Carolina. Number 17, Kansas, 77-48 over Davidson. Number 1, Arizona, 26-19 lead on Bethune-Cookman. Number 10, BYU, a 29-24 lead on Eastern Washington. That game in the first half. (57-31) Illini here leading Missouri. 11:50 remaining in this game. Missouri is led by Anthony Robinson II's 12 points. Two Illini players in double figures. Keaton Wagler leading the way with 18. Tomislav Ivisic, 11 points. Following this game, Illinois will have their final non-conference game coming up next Monday against Southern University. This is Missouri's final non-conference game. Their next game will be on January the 3rd, opening SEC play at home against Florida, the defending national champions. So set to resume here out of the timeout. Missouri will be at the free throw line. We have a Santa Claus sighting in the stands. T.O. Barrett at the line for the Tigers. First is good. He's got one more. Barrett on the board with his first point of the night. Got them both. $57-33. Boswell with it for the Illini, drawing a double team out near the midcourt circle. And a three-pointer on the way is short. That was Avicic with the shot. Offensive rebound for Humrickhouse, and he'll send it back out. Boswell on the drive outside to Humrickhouse. Thought about the three, now gave it back off to Boswell instead. Boswell looking to drive now, Will, with a runner in the paint that's going to go for Kylan Boswell. 59-33. Three-pointer at the other end. That's too strong. Rebound pulled down by Stojakovic. Stojakovic tried to take it all himself, gives it off, and Avicic comes up short with the left-hand shot in the paint. Rebound to the Tigers. Three-pointer on the way. That's good from Sebastian Mack. That's 8 points now for Mack. 59-36, the Illinois lead. Approaching the midway point of half number 2. Boswell takes a three at the top of the key. That's short. Rebound to the Tigers. Zvonimir Avicic returns after getting poked in the eye earlier. He had to come out of the game. Missouri inbound. Barrett lost it as he tried to drive to the basket. Turnover number 8 for Missouri. Alley-oop to Avicic underneath. 61-36. Great pass to Avicic. And another strip. Back-to-back turnovers for Missouri. Boswell backs it out. Stojakovic on the drive, slams it down. Stojakovic with a dunk. 63-36. This will be a foul on Illinois, so it's a shooting foul here. 2 shots for Missouri. First is no good. Stojakovic picked up his 3rd foul on this, getting this foul here. One more free throw coming for Anor Boateng. Got that one. $63-37, Illini. Approaching 9 minutes to play in this one. Wagler. Merkovich driving inside, spinning, now sends it back outside. Another 3. This one's short, but Wagler keeps it alive on the offensive glass. Finds Boswell and a fresh 20 on the clock for Illinois. Boswell inside and puts it in. He's now got 6. 65-37. 8:49 to play in this one. Now a Missouri player shaken up. Looks like Anthony Robinson might have twisted his ankle as he's limping off near the tunnel area. Here's Sebastian Mack trying to get it inside, and it is loose on the floor. We're going to have a held ball. Possession arrow keeps it with Missouri. Boy, Illinois has been active all night long on the defensive end, holding the team with the second best field goal percentage in the nation to 29% shooting tonight. Here's Mack trying to drive, cannot. And I don't think I have any idea that the shot clock's running down, and Barrett has to launch a long three-pointer that misses off the front of the rim. And back come the Illini. Illinois now a 10-rebound edge on Missouri, 31-21. Wagler with it as we hit 8 minutes to play. Wagler drives inside, spins, gets fouled. Keaton Wagler will head to the line following the under 8 timeout. 65-37 Illinois. 7:58 to play. Update on a couple of those other top 25 games. Number 12, North Carolina, 73-37 over East Carolina, and it's now gone final at Allen Fieldhouse. Number 17, Kansas, 90-61 over Davidson. Number 1, Arizona, 37-26 over Bethune-Cookman. Number 10, BYU, only up by 2 on Eastern Washington, 40-38. Number 23, Georgia, winner earlier today over West Georgia, 103-74. Number 21, Virginia, 95-51 over American. In Missouri, just 28%, 12 of 43 from the floor, 5 of 16 from 3. Illinois right at 50%, 23 of 46 from the floor. They're 10 of 23 from three-point range at 43%. Wrenching a 10-rebound edge for the Illini, 31-21. Both teams have turned it over 9 times. But the Illini have a big lead, 65-37 with 7:58 to play. So play just about set to resume following the timeout. Wagler at the line here for the Illini for 1-1. First rattles in. 19 points now for Wagler, looking to make it 20 with the second free throw. One of two, and that's going to be over the back on Illinois. Team foul number 6. Barrett bringing it up for the Tigers. We're now to Mark Mitchell. And outside it goes. 10 on the shot clock. Mack gets inside. Mack trying to go up over Avicek. That's not going to work. Follow no good. Rebound to Wagler. Stojakovic with it. And now outside, Stojakovic thought about the three. Now we'll try and find a man inside and does. And Merkovich lays it in, but it's going to be an Illinois turnover. Illinois turnovers, their 10th of the night. On the drive is Missouri, now losing the ball underneath the basket. Back outside it goes to Barrett. 6 to shoot. Barrett looking to drive, cannot. Now will step back and take a three-pointer. That missed too strong. Rebound Illinois. Stojakovic is fouled. They're going to get Barrett, I believe. And Stojakovic will head to the line for 2 for the Illini. First free throw up and good. One more free throw coming. Two for two. 68-37. The Illinois lead is 31 with 6:40 to play. Mack with it. And now outside. Nicholas Randall now. And now driving inside, but getting cut off. 10 to shoot. And we have a reach-in foul on the Illini. And that will send Missouri to the line for a 1-1. Looks like Mark Mitchell in a little bit of pain on the Missouri side, on the Missouri bench. Nicholas Randall at the free throw line for Missouri. First of the 1-1 is no good. Missouri now 8 for 12 from the free throw line. Mitchell still getting talked to there on the Missouri sideline by a member of the training staff, looks like. Zvonimir Avicek to the line for Illinois. 4-2, first no good. As that's double bonus now, as Missouri with 10 team fouls. One more coming for Zvonimir Avicek. Got that one. Anthony Robinson returning for Missouri into the lineup. T.O. Barrett goes out. Missouri brings it up the floor. And the runner in the paint is good. 69-39, 6 minutes remaining in this one. Sebastian Mack becomes the second Missouri player in double figures as he just got to 10 points with that basket. Wagler. And now an open three-pointer. That's no good. Nice hustle by Illinois. Boswell, an open three in the corner, is short, but an offensive putback. 3 cracks at it that time for Illinois, and Tomislav Ivisic finally got the putback. It's 27 second chance points for Illinois tonight. Jumper from the foul line is good at the other end, making it 71-41. Boswell, now Wagler. Over it goes to Stojakovic. Back to Wagler. A deep three from the top of the key is swished. $22 points for Keaton Wagler on the night. Right-hand hook shot in the paint, no good. And a foul. That's going to be an over-the-back foul on Missouri. Going to be on Trent Burns. That'll be his first. Double bonus in effect, as Illinois will have 2 free throws. Frustrating night for the Missouri Tigers. First of 2 free throws is no good from Ivisic. He'll have one more. Ivisic needing 3 more points for a double-double. He's got 11 rebounds and now 8 points. 75-41. Mack brings it up the floor for the Tigers. Here's a three-pointer on the way. No good. Offensive rebound for Missouri. Nicholas Randall picks up the offensive rebound. Then we have an Illinois foul. Shot underneath the basket. That's not going to go. And it's rebounded by Illinois. Boswell will bring it up and hands off to Wagler. 4.5 left. Wagler with it. Wagler on the drive. Sends it back over, and a three-point shot on the way is good. Stojakovic with a 3. He's got 16. Mack. Mack tries a 3 for Mizzou. That's good for Sebastian Mack. 15 for Mack, 78-44. Wagler. The outside now gives it off for another three-pointer for Tomislav Ivisic. $81-44. 14 for Tomislav Ivisic. Barrett for 3 at the other end for Mizzou. That's too strong. Rebound to Boswell. And he will walk it up the floor as we have hit 3 minutes to play. Illinois on their way to win number 9. Top of the key 3, no good. An offensive rebound for Stojakovic and a chance to build 20 more seconds. Stojakovic for 3. That's too strong. Rebound to Missouri. Now out on the outside. And the tried to go with an alley-oop there, but missed his man, and out of bounds. It'll go to Illinois. .228 remaining. 81-44 Illini. Missouri never did heat up in the second half. They're still just 29% shooting from the floor, 15 of 52. 6 of 20 from three-point range at 30%. Illini 50% shooting, 27 of 54, 13 of 30. They've shot 30 three-pointers, made 13 of them for 43%. They're 14 for 18 at the free throw line for 78%. Big, a huge rebound advantage, 40-23 for the Illini. They are just absolutely destroying Missouri on the glass tonight. Illini put 3 in double figures, 22 points for Keaton Wagler, 16 out of Andrei Stojakovic, and 14 out of Thomas Slavovicic. Sebastian Mack leading the way for Missouri off the bench with 15 points, 12 out of Anthony Robinson. That's the 2 Missouri players they have put in double figures. And the Illini about to move to 9-3 on the season going into Christmas break. Missouri will have 10 days off, 9 days off, before opening SEC play against Florida on the 3rd of January. And this is a game they're just going to want to roll up the tape and forget about this one. So 2.5 remaining in this one. This game was tied for about the first 8 minutes, but Illinois, from about the 12-minute mark of the first half, is slowly starting to pull away and have put this one out of reach. Illini with the ball. Illini going deep into their bench. There's a turnover. And a dunk at the other end for Missouri. 81-46. Under 2 minutes. Brandon Lee with the ball here for Illinois, and Lee is bumped and gets fouled. Also into the game for Illinois, Mihailo Petrovic. Two free throws here for Brandon Lee. First is good, and he's on the board. One more coming for Lee. Got them both. It's Brandon Lee on the board with his first 2 points. (83-46), and now a blocking foul is going to be called on Brandon Lee. That'll send Missouri to the line for 2 free throws with 1:44 to go. Sebastian Mack will head to the line here for 2. Mack has 15 points tonight, looking to add to it. Got it first. Back in 2005, Illinois won 82-50 over Missouri. That 32-point margin is the largest margin of victory in this long rivalry series. The lead is 35 here with 100 seconds to play. Illini are going to use pretty much the full shot clock every single time down court, you would think. This is going to be a corner 3. Good. (86-48). Three-pointer at the other end. That's going to be no good. Missouri hustling for the rebound, missing the putback. Rebound to the Illini as we tick under 1 minute. Illini fans rise to their feet at the Enterprise Center. Here comes another three-pointer. That's good. The 15th made three-pointer by the Illini tonight. And now we've got an offensive foul on Missouri with 36 seconds left. Missouri's been outscored here in the second half, 48-23. They trailed by 16 at halftime. Illini will have to shoot it one more time as there is a difference of about 6 seconds. Shot clock, game clock, unless they just take a shot clock violation. Another three-pointer. That's no good. Putback is. Final 10 seconds. Missouri trying to get off one more shot. They get a 3 off. That's no good. Rebound to Illinois, and that's going to do it. Illinois has just set the largest margin of victory in this series. 43-point win, 91-48, the final score. Illinois defeats Missouri. Illinois improves to 9-3 on the season. Missouri falls to 10-3. As this turned into a laugher in the second half. Missouri came in this game, as I mentioned a few times, as the second highest field goal shooting team in the country at right around 53%. They were held to 16 of 56 shooting tonight for 29%. They were 6 for 22 from three-point range at 27%. They were 10 of 15 at the free throw line, 67%. Meanwhile, the Illini, 30 of 58 for 52%, 15 of 33 at the three-point line for 45%, and 16 of 20 at the free throw line for 80%. Illinois made one less three-point field goal tonight, 15, than Missouri made total field goals, 16. Huge rebound edge for the Illini, 43-24. Illini turned it over 11 times. Missouri turned it over 10 times. The Illini were led by Keaton Wagler's 22 points. 16 out of Andrei Stojakovic, and 14 out of Tomislav Ivicic, the 3 in double figures for the Illini. 9 points apiece for David Merkovich and Ben Humrickhouse. 8 out of Zvonimir Ivicic, but he did it defensively. He had 11 rebounds and 3 blocks. 6 points out of Kylan Boswell. Not a great offensive game for him tonight, but the Illini didn't need him. 3 out of Jake Davis and 2 out of Jason Jackstist. Missouri was led by Sebastian Mack, 17 points off the bench, 12 out of Anthony Robinson II, but 9 of those came in the game's first 2 minutes. Those were the 2 in double figures for Missouri. 6 points out of Sean Phillips Jr., 5 points out of Mark Mitchell, 3 out of Jacob Cruz, 2 points apiece for Trent Burns and T.O. Barrett, and a point out of Anir Boateng. As again, the final, Illinois wins it over Missouri 91-48. The final score. That's going to wrap it up on the live stream tonight. Again, my name is John. You can subscribe to me on YouTube at Sports Bonanza John. If you do like my content, really would appreciate it. Like and subscribe on YouTube. That would really help me out. Also on Kick at Sports Kick John. You can follow me there. You can also follow me on Twitch. I do have some content there at Sport Guru John. Haven't posted any new content on there in a little while, but we'll be getting back into the Twitch streaming here before too long. I will be back with you sometime this week. College basketball goes on a Christmas break hiatus after tomorrow. I might jump on here Christmas Day for one of those NFL games. That's to be decided yet. But for sure, we'll be back with you on the live stream over the weekend. Not sure doing what yet, but I will jump on the live stream to do something over the weekend. Probably going to do one of those 2 college basketball games on Sunday. Maybe that Gonzaga-Pepperdine game as that opens West Coast Conference play. I'll keep a notation on the page to let you know what I'm going to be doing over the weekend. But thank you all for joining me here on this Monday night as Illinois wins this one over Missouri. And I will talk to you sometime later on in the week or this weekend for more live streams.